been 8 weeks since we said goodbye to Verdansk and hello to Caldera, but even over that time, the game is still unplayable for the vast majority of players that try to play the game daily. Obviously, there's some inconsistencies, but there's still a lot of issues that I don't think a lot of people realize how broken the game's current state is, especially if you're on next-gen consoles versus old-gen, or on PC versus a console. You just do not realize how broken the state of the game is. Almost a month ago, Raven tweeted, "We'd like to provide an update regarding Warzone performance on console platforms. With the mid-season patch tomorrow, we'll be shipping initial fixes in order to help alleviate the number of the difficult or different issues encountered on both Xbox and PlayStation. These fixes are the first in the series and will not address all the concerns at once. We appreciate your patience as we work on providing everyone with a fun, uninterrupted time in Caldera," which still hasn't happened. And it's already February 6th, 1 week after the update was supposed to happen for Season 2, and we're still not any closer to having the game fixed. On January 19th, a week later, Call of Duty said, "We've deployed a number of updates, but more needs to be done. Thank you for being patient while we delay the Season 2 of Vanguard and Warzone. Prioritize ongoing work to balance and optimize your current gameplay experience." And I was going through my old clips, and this is what I found. It said, crazy to think that it was from December 2019, when I was on console, people are still experiencing this in Warzone 2 years later. This was ground war where my gun would not load in, and people are thinking, well, you know, they fixed most of those issues. No, they haven't. People are still experiencing issues like this one where your gun flickers in and out. Obviously, depending on if you have certain settings, you have one set of problems. And if you do have another set of settings, then you have another set of problems where your game is laggy, bugged, where you're not having this issue. So we have those types of things. People are still having this where the map doesn't render in properly. We're getting all these other buggy messes of a game that I don't know how the heck they allow that. People sending me screenshots daily showing that their game is not working properly. Then there's people like this one here where it literally shows this game's all rainbowed out. This should not be happening. This has happened for several months, not just these past 8 weeks. I think people forgot that some of these bugs also existed in Verdansk. But it's like, how did you fix them? Like, why aren't we addressing these quicker, right? Even somebody named Birderspeed came out with the video breaking down a lot of the different issues in detail. Right here, you can see that this is an MP40, and then when you pick it up on console, they're dealing with this. And it'll say M1912, which is the Tommy gun. This looks like an MP40, but it's the Sten. We also have an STG all the way across the board, and then you can see that this is the Volkssturm Gewehr. So there's so much stuff going on. It's like, how do you not resolve these issues that are going on? So, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so many other issues wrong with the game. Players will notice that Black Ops Cold War weapons do not unlock regardless of the requirement and the player level. So if you didn't manage to unlock them because you played last year and you're a new player, guess what? You're kind of screwed out on some of the best weapons in the game currently because of the combination of bullet velocity, movement speed, ease of use, and you're basically just locked out, and there's nothing you can do other than to go buy Cold War, level up in Cold War, and then you'll get the weapons over. I'm not even sure if it works that way, but this is an issue that they barely found about on the 27th of January, and this has been an issue since the launch of the game. Like, how? I don't get it. And that doesn't even count the quality of life stuff like saving your blueprint so you don't have to remember 10 attachments and get locked out with a gun and it doesn't have the full attachments when you load into Warzone. On top of that, certain bugged attachments where literally the gun's attachment does not exist, or maybe when you go to camos, it doesn't exist. It's like simple basic stuff that they fixed dozens of times. I don't get it. I don't know what the problem is, but because the battle pass is over in 8 days, and if this is not fixed, it's going to be another flop of a season. I think it's still recoverable, but they need to make sure that this update fixes like 99% of the issues that we currently have, solve the quality of life issues while adding content. But it is what it is, I guess, at the end of the day. Appreciate the support on the content. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.